And welcome back to the next part of episode 1, Bear With Me. And here we go. Yeah, last episode there was creepy stuff going on. And yeah. Let's just go to the study and get rid of the spider webs. With the little dust thingy we found. The duster, of course, it's called that.
There, I cleaned it up. Go crawl through.
Why don't you crawl through?
Obviously, I can't fit. Otherwise, I would totally do it.
Sure you would. The case was spinning out of control, so fast I had to hold onto my hat. Nothing made sense, and it was getting more twisted by the minute. We've come across an old buddy of mine, who has suddenly found himself out of purpose and place. The steel mill, where Rust worked for years, got blown to bits. Hundreds of hard-working, honest people lost their jobs overnight. The police are writing it off as an accident. Coincidentally, there were a lot of accidents this past week. The whole damn city was burning up and no one was doing anything about it. Did I pick the wrong time to get out of that dump? According to Rust and Millie, one man is responsible for all this mayhem. In 1 week, he's become a synonym for fear throughout the city, and police and thugs alike are shuddering at the mention of his name. They call him the Red Man. I have a strong feeling in my gut. It's all somehow connected. My retirement, the fires, and the official cover-up. What happened to Flint, the Red Man. It's all leading to her. I feel she is the key to all of this. The last piece of the puzzle I have to solve. Does she know more than she's led me to believe? Or have I let my suspicions get the better of me? It's hard for me to admit this. It's also downright stupid. But I've let myself trust her over the years we've worked together. And I have to trust her now. Sooner or later, we'll find ourselves back in that hellhole of a city. This bond I have with her will be the only thread I'll have to hold on to when things go from bad to worse. In Paper City, all bets are off, but the stakes were never as high as now.
Seriously? Does somebody really have to work right now with hammers on the wall? Come on, you dickbags, you did it yesterday. Hopefully it isn't on the recording. Anyway, there's color. There's color in the room and it's here. Red cloth. This is the first colored item in the game. Well, except for the wet string that we saw in the flash, not in the flashback, but in the narrative of that. A level 6 sword.
A level 6 sword. It has higher damage than my gun. I'm more of a range guy myself. Maybe I can sell it at a shop.
Really?
I'll just sell this sword and buy some revives for later.
You sound like this, that we will really have something like that in this game, but I highly doubt it.
Just pants, neatly folded and thrown over the closet. Just pants, neatly
Okay.
reserved for douching out at college. A book titled Half-Life 3. Oh, I bet it's fantasy.
Nice one. I never played Half-Life for the sole reason that it's censored in my country. Thank you for that, Steam, for being stupid and not implementing an age restriction system that is easy enough with the papers we have right now. So yeah, you're dicks for trying to censor stuff just you can sell it without implementing a proper age restricting or age confirming whatsoever. I can't get the words together, but yeah, anyway. My eyes, it's as much as Steam's fault that we have to bear with censored games, and I will never buy any censored games on Steam. It's just too much of a dick move. I bought one, and that was Left 4 Dead, and I regret it deeply. Good thing there is Left for Gore, so that I can remove it, but it's just a dick move that Steam only cut some things for Germany exclusively almost, and a little bit in Australia. Still, censoring is a pain in my ass. So yeah, anyway.
It looks like a match in a small metal container. Is it? Did I get it right?
I have no idea.
Just some rope. I bet someone would find this extremely useful. Not me, though.
Of course.
Empty sheets of paper spread across the table surface. What future awaits those sheets of paper? Will they ever become a book?
Half-Life 3, it's fantasy.
Hard shell on the outside, sweet on the inside. Metaphors never end with you guys, huh? I have no clue what that is. A wild guess. It's a single copper dime with a printing error. Unique, extremely rare. Not as valuable as one might think.
What?
An empty glass? It's the biggest mistake I've seen all day. That's what that is.
Why is it a mistake to have an empty glass?
A book titled A Small Car on Top of Me. The Life of a Book. What? What sort of literature is this? A toy car, maybe. I don't know. I'm not in the car evaluation business. An empty box. Just think of the possibilities.
Yeah, of putting stuff in it.
It's a cardboard box. I bet there are all kinds of useful things inside.
Not that you would care.
Look at that lamp, lamping around like there's no tomorrow. You go, lamp. Depicting colors contained by various forms and shapes. Is it a monkey? Roses in a field? An orange? I'm really bad at appreciating art. Someone, somewhere, put their soul and moderate effort into making this, and I hate it. Nothing a little paint thinner can't fix.
Wow.
I don't like pillows. I'm far too rugged for such comfort.
Hey, so.
The dictionary defines a cabinet as a body of high-ranking state officials, typically consisting of the top leaders of the executive branch, usually called ministers. There you go. That's what this is, only small.
Okay. So I think I got everything, so...
Well, this thing really stands out.
You're right about that.
We'll have to find another way.
What?
We'll have to find another way. Lowlifes. I guess they are so used to police interrogations. Standing in front of bright lights is where they feel most at home.
Ho 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 ho.
Lowlifes. I guess they are.
Talk to Mugshot Brothers.
I had a feeling I'd find you two lurking around. How is it that whenever something fishy goes down, you two are peeking around the corner?
Save your monologues for the shower, Snoop. We didn't do it.
And what exactly didn't you do?
Whatever you're implying we did or didn't do.
So you did it.
It depends.
Depends on what?
If we did whatever you're hinting that we did, or for that matter didn't do, and if the answer might incriminate us to a certain degree, then as a fact, I can state that we didn't do it. See? But if not doing it, whatever it is you're implying we did or didn't do would put us in the same position as in the previous statements, considering it was true, then we certainly did do it.
This is going nowhere. If you weren't a crook, you could have had a career as a lawyer, although the two aren't mutually exclusive.
Yeah? Well, if you weren't a Snoop, you could have had a career as a drunk, although the two aren't mutually exclusive, see?
Don't act smart with me, lowlife. I'll take you downtown faster than you can say I'm guilty. Now start spilling the beans, or this friendly get-together might turn out ugly for you too.
Wow.
Where is Flint Ashworth?
Beats me. He wasn't here when we arrived. Is he missing?
Starting the barbershop quartet. I got this official letter. I have these 2 tickets. Um,
No, I'm just asking because I started a barbershop quartet and I need a strong baritone, but also someone that can take the lead if necessary.
For these types of situations, you need someone that has a wider range.
Shut up, John. He's just pulling your leg.
So you're saying you had nothing to do with his disappearance?
Who do you take us for, Snoop? We ain't no kidnappers. The kid probably went to see his friends or something, see? Besides, he's a tough kid. I'm sure he's fine.
Sure, because kidnapping is way over the line for you two. It's one of the few things missing from your MO. Maybe you thought you should step up the game. Who put you up to it?
Whoa, as I said, we ain't no kidnappers, see? We may have our differences, you and I, but you know we would never go as far.
All right, you're off the hook for now. You two lowlifes heard anything about the Red Man?
We might have heard something. My memory's a bit fuzzy these days, see?
you better cooperate. I could go easy on you. The Weave King. Careful, wipe. What is the Weave King?
Tell me what you know, and the next time the Reef King asks me about you two, I'll forget about your whereabouts.
We've sorted it out with the sharks, Snoop. We started a nice little enterprise with them. See, me and John here have a way with the tourists. The deal is to take them on a nice little tour around our beautiful city that ends in his gambling house.
There are numerous attractive locations scattered throughout the city, but sometimes you just have to go that extra mile if you want to experience it the way the locals do. For instance, there's a lovely little deli store just off of Peril Street, halfway down to the harbor. Their madeleines are to die for. Just pick a spot on their beautiful terrace and enjoy a good book or a romantic evening with that special someone.
Yeah, see? That's right, John.
Huh. I bet whatever they keep in their wallets, by the end of the day, the shark sends his goons to clean them out when they leave. Am I right?
Well, yeah, but that's just his style, see?
I bet it is. Why'd you escape the city?
Who says we escaped? Me and John just came to enjoy ourselves out in the country, see? We might take up fishing or hiking. Yeah, those types of things.
That's just great news, Jimmy. I love it here. It's so relaxing.
Sure, and your escape had nothing to do with the recent activities regarding the Red Man?
What Red Man? Also, Snoop, Native American is the proper nomenclature, I do believe.
You know who I'm talking about, so stop playing dumb. Not you, big guy. I know you can't help it.
Help what? What are we talking about?
Forget it.
Oh god, this is gold. This is really gold. I mean, I can enjoy those jokes even though I'm not a native English speaker, and that is really, really marvelous.
So, why are you here exactly?
That's none of your business, Snoop.
Listen here, you lowlife. I know you operate on the west side these days. I've seen you down with your face in the mud coming out from those 24-hour carrot bars near the harbor. I know you've seen things. You two better start being useful, or else.
Oi, Copernicus, how about you take a long walk down the shore pier, see? We ain't seen nothing. We're just a couple of them hard-working individuals, see? We know our rights. We pay them taxes and such. What's a snoop like you even gonna do? You ain't a cop, see?
You got that right, pal. I ain't a cop. That just means I can throw a couple of knuckle sandwiches your way before I take you two lowlifes in. Not that anyone would care. I can just say I found you that way, or that the Reef King got to you before I did.
Maybe it's time you leave two exemplary citizens like us alone and find yourself someone else you can bother, see? I hear that crazy old coot's been chasing seagulls down at the harbor lately. Maybe he can help you, see?
CBG. Haven't seen him in a while. You're saying he knows something?
It's worth a shot, ain't it? It's not like you're getting anywhere with us. It's just that getting the information out of him might prove to be quite a task, see?
Don't worry about that. Me and him go back a long way. He'll talk to me.
Okay.
I just don't get why you would protect someone that made you flee the city in the middle of the night.
Hold on there, Snoop. We're not protecting anyone. It's just that this guy, he's not your average sap, see?
Your memory's getting a bit better, eh?
Hey, we want to see this all sorted out as much as anyone. With all the folks leaving the city, it's bad for business.
Sure. I can only imagine. What do you know about him?
Not much, and the things we heard are mostly just stories. He's setting fires and whatnot down in the city. Wants to see it all burn. See? No one will stop this guy, Snoop. Not even you.
He's the reckoning this city was due for. He won't stop until everything is dust, and we lie forgotten in the sands of time.
What? What the hell are you talking about, John? Don't listen to him. He had a rough night.
Well, you two were useful as always. I have to go. When I come back, I hope, for your sake, nothing will be missing.
Besides the kid, you mean?
You trying to be funny, or you got the sudden urge to confess?
The first one, yeah. See you later, Snoop.
You better believe it. One more thing. You didn't find a key by any chance lying around the house.
Oh, yeah, we did. It was just lying on the floor.
That's what I thought. How about you hand it over to me? I'll keep it safe for you guys.
Sure thing, there you go. Now don't go telling people we never helped you. It's like we're partners now, see?
Sure.
So I got something? I got a key? Heron's room key. How cool. Why can't I take it?
We'll have to find another way.
I wanna take it.
We'll have to find another way.
Oh, why? Oh, I clicked out of the game. Okay. Come on, go outside.
Those two clowns are in there, not being useful as always.
Did you ask them about Flint?
I did. They didn't know anything. I think they're just hiding from someone.
The red man?
That's my best bet, but who knows with those two.
So Flint's not in there?
No.
What should we do, Ted? We have to find him.
Well, we're not going to find him standing here. We should check other rooms. Maybe he's hiding somewhere. Mugshots gave me this key to your parents' room that they, totally just found lying on the floor.
We should start there then.
Such forward ideas. You're going to be a fine detective one day.
Thanks, Bear. You too.
They are mocking each other all the time. Okay, so now we can open up this door. Go into the parents' room.
It's unlocked. Hope I don't get into trouble over this.
No one here? Why is nobody in here? A dark room? Please tell me the parents are just photographers and that's why they need a dark room.
It's plastic wrap for your clothes, for some reason. An armoire. That's fancy talk for closet.
Okay.
It's for sitting down. Like, way down.
Why is the acoustic from her voice different now?
It's one of my dad's cameras. It probably fell down by accident.
I can hopefully take it for some reason.
I'll take this film strip with me. Maybe I can develop it later.
Ah, so it's really a dark room for that particular reason.
It's a decorative curtain. It's so old it was used as a tunic by Caesar's accountant.
Sure it was.
This lamp is pretty. So tall and lean and lacy on top. It's like a supermodel lamp.
Does this even make
A
sense?
chandelier. It's French for fancy lamp.
What do we have here? Pants.
Neatly folded in half and thrown over the bed.
Great. Great observation.
My parents' bed. It's so big and comfy. My bed is like sleeping on a pile of rocks. Well, not really. It's really soft and fluffy, but this one's better.
Of course.
Where else to put them but underneath the bed where you sleep? Men, am I right? This thing is so dusty. It's like it looks like the thing, whatever.
To what thing?
I feel like all of these are connected in a way. Like they share a story. I feel like all of these are
Okay. Creepy dude.
a painting of some guy. Let's name him. Jeffrey. What do you think, Ted?
I don't, but he does look like a Jeffrey.
Jeffrey Creepyface. His eyes would follow us around the room, if he had any.
Okay. Achievement. Art enthusiast. Yeah, I get all the achievements.
It looks a lot like a horse brush.
Oh, I wouldn't know that. Lipstick.
I'm not allowed to use lipstick till I'm a bit older, according to my mom. It's highly inedible, though.
Inedible? So you can't eat it, okay.
Some weird plant is sticking out of it. I feel like these should grow in a pond. I could be wrong.
Right. I think we discovered everything we could discover in the womb except for the dark womb. But that I will do in the next part of the first episode. So I hope you enjoyed it so far. And I will hopefully see you in the next one. Stay tuned. And it doesn't work. Fuck.